Pekin Jr Dragons are taking the ice at the Ice Zone skating facility in Hazelwood, Missouri, for the exciting conclusion of the 2024 UHT St. Louis Ice Blast. Today's opponent, HC Hockey Club of St. Louis 2017 Gray Team. They look like the ones we played last night, but I think it's a different team. At least it was the other day, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, Game 4 for the consolation round of the UHT St. Louis Ice Blast 2024. We'll roll through the roster here one more time. We got number 5, Sterling Burks. Number 6, Duncan Hill. Number 7, Braxton Courts. Number 11, Easton Cook. Number 12, Noah Viviano. Number 14, Noah Mason. Number 16, Kian Ledbetter. Number 19, Grayson Blevins. Number 20, Brecken Soviar. Number 24, Cruz Scholes. Number 25, Jackson McCoy. Number 30, goaltender Nash Moldenauer. He'll be in net today. Number 33, Jet Nafziger. Number 77, Houston Richardson. Number 91, Jasper Jacobazi. And number 97, Grayson Blackmore. So, Dragons are coming into this consolation game with a record of 1-2. 1 win and 2 losses. So we'll see if we can notch another one here. Let's see what happens. We'll roll through some sponsors here. Try to get through them all today since it's the last game of the tournament. We got Coxcrete Professional Concrete in Peoria, Tazewell, Mason, and Fulton counties. Contact Gerald Cox at 217-871-4392. And then we have the Chic Shack pop-up boutique based out of Fairview, specializing in toddler and women's clothing. You can find them on Facebook. Ivory and Oak Films, specializing in wedding videography out of Peoria. Find them on Facebook. And then we have Donnie Sales from the Real Estate Group out of Pekin. Contact him at thegroup.com. Soothing Moments Massage. Thanks to Nash's grandma, Debbie, at Soothing Moments Massage in Pekin. And we have Doug and Rochelle Schilling, Debbie and Kevin X, Kathy Clark, Sean Sim, Mark and Sue Wells, Teresa, Allison, Emma, and Gary Miller, Sean and Laura Garrick, Lois Farr, and Cindy Garrick, and Drew Garrick and his family out of Tremont. Thank you all for your generous donations. Like we're getting our final powwow here before the game starts underway, and we'll be starting here momentarily. Like I said, we're at the Ice Zone in Hazelwood, Missouri. This is a former St. Louis Blues practice facility. Used to be inside a shopping mall. The structure is still there, but the shopping mall is no longer a shopping mall. However, this ice skating facility is still here, set up for hockey. So it's pretty cool. See all the St. Louis Blues Hall of Fame members on the walls over here. All right, here we go. Looks like we'll have Easton Cook, Noah Viviano, and Brecken Soviar on the wing, Jet Nafziger and Duncan Hill on defense. Let's go Dragons! This is Pekin Jr Dragons hockey. Cook for the face-off. Puck goes over to the near side. Viviano tries to smack it down. Nafziger's going to race back for it, back in the near corner in the Dragon zone. Stops behind the net, turns around. Zigs and zags. Nafziger's getting yelled at already. Brecken Soviar clears the Dragon zone. And St. Louis knocks it back in offside. 10:27 remaining in the first period. Still scoreless. Blevins and Burks on defense. Braxton Courts and Kean Ledbetter and Noah Mason on the wing, I think. Yep. And we're off. Braxton Courts pulls the puck into the St. Louis zone. Puck deflects over to the far side. Noah Mason knocks it in deep. Braxton Courts goes back to the near corner to meet him. St. Louis skates it around the back of their net, and Noah Mason will pick it up on the far side. Slaps it back over behind the net again. Kean Ledbetter's in hot pursuit. And they'll send it back up into the corner. St. Louis is there. Ledbetter goes back again for it. Sterling Burks sends it in offside. 9:42 remaining in the first period. Face off in the neutral zone. Looks like we got Cook at center. Blackmore and Scholes on the wing. Knapziger and McCoy on defense. Knapziger sends one up towards the blue line. Dragons knock it in clean. Knapziger keeps it in. And he'll send it in deep. St. Louis chases it down. Drew Scholes goes back to the back wall to meet him. Puck's over in the near corner. Dragons battle for it. Knapziger keeps it in. From the blue line, sends one up towards Scholes, and St. Louis picks the pass off. Knapziger will knock it back in deep to the back wall. Drew Scholes will race it down. And he'll get picked off in the face-off circle. Here comes St. Louis out of their zone. Cookie picks it up, turns it around. Easton Cook takes it into the zone, offside. 8:47 remaining in the first period. Still scoreless. Courts the center. Richardson slaps it back over to Knapziger, and he'll knock it in deep all the way down into the near corner. Braxton Courts chases it down. Over to Jacobazzi on the far corner, and he'll battle for it. Puck goes back over to Richardson on the slot, and puck gets deflected back over to the near corner. And he'll battle for it on the near side boards. Jasper Jacobazzi tries to help it out. And McCoy will pick it up in the neutral zone. Passes it over to Knapziger. Knapziger sends it up to Courts. Courts sends it in clean. And Richardson will race it down on the near side for a centering pass. Knapziger will pick it up on the far boards. Fires it. Goes behind the net. Braxton Courts. Fires it off a St. Louis player. And McCoy picks it back up in the neutral zone. Sends it back over to Courts. Courts turns it around. St. Louis picks off the advance there. And Courts. Back to Jacobazzi. Jacobazzi muscles it into the St. Louis zone. Right up the slot. Puck gets picked off, goes to the far boards, and he'll send it back in front of the crease. Richardson chases it down in the near corner. Looking for a centering pass. St. Louis picks that off. Jackson McCoy at the blue line. Nope, that's sorry, that was Duncan Hill. They changed lines. And Courts in hot pursuit. Puck goes up the slot to a St. Louis player, and Duncan Hill tries to keep it in, but Grayson Blevins back to defend, picks him off, sends it back up to the blue line, and Dragons and St. Louis Hockey Club will battle for it on the near side. St. Louis advances towards the net. And save. save, Moldenauer. Yagabazi skates it out to the neutral zone. Pass over to Braxton Courts, and he's out in front. Goal, Dragons! Braxton Courts making the score. 1-0 Dragons on top. 6:05 remaining in the first period. Woo! Bruce Scholes at center, Sylviar and Viviano on the wing, Knapziger and Burks on defense. Knapziger drives it to the outside, and Sylviar, almost out in front. Scholes and Sylviar battle with the St. Louis squad. Scholes picks it up, spins it around center ice, and puck comes over to the near side boards in front of the penalty boxes. Viviano battles for it. St. Louis advances into the Dragon zone. Sterling Burke says no, sends it down in deep. It's going to be an icing call with 5:25 remaining in the first period. Dragons up by 1. Face off in the Dragon zone. And Scholes at center. And from the face-off, he'll slam it through some St. Louis players' feet, but they'll knock it back. And then Knapziger will pick it up on the near side. Sends it up the near side boards. Scholes kicks it out of the Dragon zone almost. Knapziger drives it to the far side, and Sylviar's out in front. Pushes through some St. Louis traffic in front of the benches there. Knapziger's back to defend. And Sterling Burks will pick it up, wheels it around behind the Dragons net. Over to the far side to Brecken Sylviar, and does not exit the zone. Now it does. Sylviar racing for it out front, the St. Louis zone. Ooh, save St. Louis. Puck just sailed through the crease there over to the near side, and St. Louis brings it out to the neutral zone. Burks back to defend. Knapziger's out in front, and he'll pick off that. Go, Jet! Jet Knapziger's out in front, skates it up the far side boards. Stops, zigs and zags. Ooh, shoots it wide, dang. Scholes, centering pass. Uh-oh. Knapziger can't get there in time. Dragons back to the neutral zone. Over to Burks on the near side. Burks up to Viviano. Viviano sends it to some St. Louis traffic, and Burks back to Viviano again. Oh, Burks will advance it into the Dragons, or the St. Louis zone. St. Louis picks it up in the face-off circle. And Viviano holds the line, sends it on net. Ooh, just wide off the side of the post. Courts back to help him out in the near corner, centering pass. All the way to the far side. Knapziger drives it in deep up to the near corner, or far corner rather. Braxton Courts gets picked off by some St. Louis players, but he'll keep it in. Sends it over to the far side boards, and Ledbetter tries to keep it in. Puck goes back out to the neutral zone. Offside Dragons. 2:54 remaining in the first period. Dragons up by 1. From the face-off, Jackson McCoy blew a tire there, and St. Louis is going to turn it around at center ice. Blevins tries to drive it to the outside. St. Louis skates around him, and Jackson McCoy will knock it to the far corner back in the Dragon zone, around the back of the net. Sends it up to Kean Ledbetter on the near side. Jackson McCoy comes back out with it behind the Dragons net. All the way up the far boards. Noah Mason skates around some St. Louis traffic and into the neutral zone. All the way across center ice. Go get it! And St. Louis slaps it down. It's going to be an icing call. Face off in the St. Louis zone. 1:58 remaining in the first period. Like we'll have Courts at center, Easton Cook and Grayson Blackmore on the wing, Duncan Hill and Sterling Burks on defense. Easton Cook drives it to the far side boards. And St. Louis advances towards the blue line, brings it out to center ice, across the neutral zone. Braxton Courts races back for it. Cook's out front with it. Go! Reese Cook up the slot. Oh, save St. Louis. Good try. Courts picks it up, top of the face-off circle, back to Easton Cook, and he'll send it on net. Save St. Louis. He'll cover in the crease. 1:10 remaining in the first period. Goals at center for the face-off. Houston Richardson sends one on net, and St. Louis netminder will cover in the blue paint. 1:05 remaining in the first period. Dragons up by 1. Goals for the face-off. Richardson over on the far boards, sends it back to Scholes. Scholes sends it back over to the near side boards. St. Louis tries to send it out. McCoy waits, sends it to a St. Louis player. Nefsitter's back to defend. Scholes tries to intercept the traffic coming across the blue line into the Dragon zone. And McCoy sends it back to the neutral zone. St. Louis brings it over the near side, and Jacobazi battles for it. Richardson sends it over to the far boards in front of the St. Louis net. And nobody knows where the puck is. Here comes St. Louis. Drives it in, and McCoy tries to bring it up the near side. Oh, right back to Jacobazi at the blue line and the buzzer. 0 seconds remaining in the first period of play. So we'll get ready for the second period here. We will rip through some more sponsors here while we're waiting. Jim and Sue Nafziger watching from Gulf Shores, 33's grandparents. Thank you very much for your donation and for watching today. And then we have Cindy Depew, Pam and Greg Scholes, Karina and Salvador Alvarez, and Dwayne E. Sutton, all generous donors and family of our Junior Dragons. Then we have Rowland Heating and Cooling, HVAC services out of Morton. Contact them at 309-256-3857. True Barbershop located in Pekin. Find them on Facebook. Bright Star Canine Academy, Canine Behavioral Training in Peoria. Discover your best friend. Contact them at brightstardogs.com. We have Next Thing Smoking Band, Smoking Hot Country Band from Morton. Facebook, Instagram, or your local music venue. Mackinac AGA, friendly neighborhood store for groceries and more, located in Mackinac. Prairie State Genetics, Prairie State Genetics Mission, prairiestategenetics.com. All right, we're going the other way here. Switch of sides. Easton Cook, that's center, and Braxton Courts, and Noah Viviano on the wing, it looks like. All right, Viviano all the way out in front on the far side, and he'll drive it back into the far corner, sends it towards the net, and here comes Braxton Courts. Dragons trying to crash the net. Nice effort. 10:31 remaining in the second period. Face off in the St. Louis zone. All right. No apparent lineup changes. Easton Cook at center. And Courts tries to send one on net. Oh, sends another one just wide. Viviano race forward on the far side. And he'll go down on his belly there. Braxton Courts battles forward on the far boards. Viviano there to help him. Easton Cook there to help him. Courts dangles around some St. Louis players there. Oh, yep, they'll come out with it around back behind their net. Here comes Courts again, and he'll pick it off, but St. Louis comes out with it up the near side across the neutral zone. And puck goes wide of the net. Grayson Blevins picks it up, sends it up the far side boards all the way out to the neutral zone. Go! St. Louis passing it to some players in the St. Louis zone, and they'll come out with it. Viviano sends it in. And Dragons offside. 9:20 remaining in the second period. Dragons up by 1. Hounds away from home boarding. Your best home away from, or your best friend's home away from home in Tremont. Find them on Facebook. All right, Scholes at center, Richardson and Jacobazzi on the wing. Chet Knapziger and Duncan Hill on defense. And Scholes for the face-off. Knapziger will race back for the puck in the Dragon zone. Turns it around in front of the net. Oh, got picked off again. Duncan Hill on the far side. Powers it out of the Dragon zone. St. Louis is there, but then so is Cruz Scholes, and he'll pick it up at center ice. Sends it in. Oh, Duncan Hill drives it in, and everybody falls down on top of it. St. Louis carries it across the neutral zone. Sends one wide of the net. Knapziger will race back for it. And he'll get picked off. Jacobazzi coming over to the near side with it. Turns around in the Dragon zone. Sends it up to Cruz Scholes. And St. Louis offside. 8:21 remaining in the second period. Kearney's Insurance Store Incorporated for all your insurance needs out of Pekin. Find them at progressiveagent.com.
All right, Braxton, let's go, buddy.
Blackmore and Ledbetter on the wing. Braxton Courts at center. Blevins and McCoy on defense. And St. Louis muscles it into the Dragon zone. Puck goes deflecting off to the near corner. All our wingers are battling forward in the near corner. St. Louis comes out with it, and and Blackmore will chase it down in the far corner. Oh! Dragons steal the puck. There we go. Jackson McCoy sends it down into the St. Louis zone. St. Louis coming right back with it. Oh! Tries to pick it off and almost got danced around there. He'll send it back out to the neutral zone along the near side. St. Louis tries to drop it back and puck goes back to Blevins in the Dragon zone. He'll chase it down in the near corner. Sends it over to the far side, over to Grayson Blackmore. Sends it out to Braxton Courts. And St. Louis carries it out of their own zone, their own O-zone there, and they'll take it all the way down. And their goalie tried to cover the puck. Get it! Courts sends it back over to the far corner in the St. Louis zone. St. Louis brings it up the far side. Dragons cannot keep it in the zone. Got one pesky St. Louis player right up the middle there. Blevins drives it up the far boards. Carries it up into the zone. Shoots from the face-off circle. Saves St. Louis. Wraparound shot. And Blevins will go back to the line. Courts, centering pass. Skulls. Ooh, fires it wide. Here comes Courts up the slot, gets danced around. Here comes the St. Louis player. McCoy tries to pick him off. Blevins is back for it. Save Dragons! Puck goes sailing up the near side boards. Kean Ledbetter pushes it out to the neutral zone. Courts way out in front all by himself. Save St. Louis! Got themselves a good netminder. 5:41 remaining in the second period. Dragons up by 1. Down to Perfection Aesthetics LLC. Tiffany Lundy specializes in Botox and Jabot injections. Find them on Facebook. Easton Cook at center. Soviar and Mason on the wing. Duncan Hill, Sterling Burks will be our defenseman. Here comes Burks. Oh, here comes Hill. He'll drive it to the far side. And Burks and Hill run into each other. Puck goes down to the back wall. Icing call. Face off back in the St. Louis zone. Rochelle Schilling at Martin Hood, certified public accountants and consultants. Find them at martinhood.com. No apparent lineup change. Easton Cook for the face-off. Soviar on the near side. Back to Sterling Burks at the blue line. He'll turn it around. Looking for somebody to pass to, but all he sees is St. Louis players. And he'll try to drive it up the near side boards. Sends it in deep. St. Louis picks it up. And keep it in. Burks keeps it in. No, he doesn't. There's Duncan Hill to knock it in offside, and that's 4:49 remaining in the second period. Confidence Studio and Med Spa, beauty, cosmetic, and personal care located in Washington. Find them on Facebook. Then we have Groomingdale's Pet Salon located in Peoria. Find them on Facebook as well. All right, Courts at center, Scholes and Noah Viviano on the wing, Jet Nafziger and Grayson Blevins on defense. And Noah Viviano over to Braxton Courts on the far side. He'll skate it around behind the Dragons net. Tries to skate it up the center. Got it picked off once, but he picked it back up all the way out the center, all the way up the far side or near side boards. Whoa! Rebound goes wide, and St. Louis will pick it up. Levins keeps it in the zone, gets it up to Noah Viviano. He'll shoot it into a falling St. Louis player. Nafziger, top of the circle, sends one on net. Nope, no he doesn't. He's passing it to Cruz Scholes. And Nafziger from the far boards sends it towards the net. Bouncer, loose puck. Cruz Scholes gets the rebound, making it 2-0. Dragons on top. 3:39 remaining in the second period. Dragons up by 2. Jody Knox, Holub, LLC, personal counselor located in Pekin. Easton, Cook at center, Richardson and Jacobazzi on the wing. Sterling Burks, Duncan Hill on defense. Let's go Dragons. Cook for the face-off. Kicks it over to Jacobazzi. Back to Cook. And Cook comes out with it. St. Louis tries to pick it off inside the blue line. And Houston Richardson, I don't know what happened there. See a whistle. Ledbetter Insurance, one-stop shop for home, auto, and business insurance needs out of Peoria. Contact them at ledbetterins.com. Must have been on offsides. Nope. Looks like a penalty. We'll have a face-off. Richardson goes off for a minute 30. There he is, right there. Okay. Face-off in the Dragon zone. Easton Cook at center. Jacobazzi on the wing. Burks and Hill on defense. From the face-off, St. Louis sends another one off the post, and the puck goes over to the near corner. Hill passes it up to Easton Cook on the near side. We got a foot race for it. They're going to call that icing. Okay, 3:03 remaining in the second period. And we'll go back down to the other end. Illini Plumbing Incorporated serves the Tri-County area. Contact them at IlliniPlumbing.com. And then Jacobazzi Income Tax, family-owned and operated tax service located in Peoria. Find them at JacobazziTax.com. So we got the same lineup. Who is? Yeah, we got 4. Easton Cook comes out with it after the face-off. He'll power it up the near side in through the neutral zone and all the way into the St. Louis zone. Clean. He's out in front in the slot. Fires it. Goal! Dragons! Short-handed goal. Easton Cook making it 3-0, Dragons on top. 2:45 remaining in the second period. 2:46. 54 seconds remaining on the Richardson penalty. Santa and Mrs. Claus serving all the good little boys and girls all over the world on Christmas Eve. Thank you for your support. Zach Butler at State Farm. State Farm Insurance Agent located in Pekin. Find him at sfbutler.com. Okay. Looks like we got Blackmore and Courts as our forwards. Nafziger and McCoy on defense. Here comes Courts up the middle. And, sends a hard angle shot off the St. Louis netminder, and they'll pick it up in the middle. Braxton Courts swings it back over here to the near side. St. Louis falls down on it, and McCoy will go back for it. Courts and McCoy battle for it up the near side. McCoy keeps possession. Hey! Nafziger pass to Blackmore over here on the far boards. Waiting for someone to clear the zone, and Dragons should be back at full strength. Dragons back at full strength. Richardson powers it over to Braxton Court, still turning around. Over to the near side, muscles it in offside. 1:40 remaining in the second period. Amy McClanahan, a Coldwell banker, realtor located in Pekin. Contact Amy McClanahan at amcclanahan.coldwellhomes.com. All right, Blevins sends it into the St. Louis zone from the face-off. Puck goes back out to the neutral zone. And Courts will race it down on the near side, sends it back the other way. Sobiar will chase it down in the Dragon zone. Sends it up across the neutral zone, and St. Louis sends it into the St. Louis zone, and then back out to the neutral zone. Alright, puck goes back down to the near corner. Blevins will pick it up. Over to Sobiar. Sobiar sends it down into the St. Louis zone. Be an icing call. 47.6 remaining in the second period. Igasty Construction, quality custom built homes and remodels out of Morton. Find them at igastyconstruction.com. And then we have Donahue Properties LLC, rental properties in and around Creve Coeur. Easton Cook at center, I believe. Yep, sends it across the slot, and Noah Mason will chase it down on the near side. Back to Easton Cook. Easton Cook muscles it into the neutral zone. He's got the whole St. Louis squad on him. Skates it in, tries to send it towards the net, and St. Louis will pick him off. Puck goes back behind the St. Louis net. Centering pass, oh, dang! Hill chases it down in the neutral zone. Over to Noah Mason. Del Viviano powers it into the St. Louis zone, and they'll pick it up. Duncan Hill sends one towards the net. Deflected back. And that's going to do it for the second period of play, folks. Dragons will come into period 3 of regulation, up by 3 goals. The ABG Express Towing, 24-hour towing company located in Manitou. You can find them on Facebook. Backwoods Tree Service company located in Manitou. Find them at backwoodstreeservice.com. Then we have Cook Auto Body. Cook & Sons Auto Body located in Pekin. Contact them at 309-353-7971. DentSmart Paintless Dent Repair located in Pekin. Find them at dentsmart.com. Musiante Heating and Cooling. Find them on Facebook or at musiantecompanies.ltd.com. Pekin Jr Dragons would like to thank IBEW Local 34, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Thank you for your support. Steger's Furniture and Mattresses, family-owned and operated furniture stores located in Pekin and Peoria. Find them at stegers.com. And Aim to Tame Tree Service, experienced and safe tree removal located in Peoria. Aim to Tame Tree Service, PeoriaIL.com. Okay. Looks like we're going to have Courts at center, Jack Abazi. Ian Ledbetter on the wing. Blevins and Burks on defense. Period 3 starts now. Let's go Dragons. This is Pekin Jr Dragons hockey. St. Louis drives it back into the Dragon zone. Blevins will send it back up to the neutral zone to Jacobazi. Courts has it for a second. Lost it. Back to Jacobazi and then back up to Courts. Puck goes back out to the neutral zone. Burks sends it in deep up the near side. St. Louis picks it up in the near corner, and then Courts goes back to meet him. Whoa! Oh! And Blevins holds the line. Sends it back up to Jacobazi. No, Kean Ledbetter up the slot. And Burks will pick it up on the near side, looking for a pass. It's like Jacobazi and Ledbetter are both over for it. There's Blevins, holds it in, sends it back over to the near corner. And what's going on? Somebody's got some players stuck together over here. Courts battles for it on the back wall. And Burks, tries to hold it in, almost does, and then puck goes back out to the neutral zone. At least we got all the Dragons back for it this time. Courts will race back for it, wheels it around behind the Dragons net. Oh! Burks sends it up the far side. And St. Louis will beat him to the punch. Back in the St. Louis zone. Ledbetter will race over to the far boards for it. Battles for it on the far side. Sends it back to the back wall. And that's McCoy. Over to Braxton Courts. Dragons keep it in the neutral zone. Braxton Courts races it up the far side. Over to Jacobazi up the slot. Fires it. Rebound. Loose puck. Save. St. Louis. Good save. 8:22 remaining in regulation. Dragons up by 3. Blue Line Roofing, former police officer owned roofing, gutters, and exteriors serving the Peoria area. Find them on Facebook. And SMI, Schilling Masonry Inc., experienced bricklayers out of Morton. Find them on Facebook as well. All right, now that I think everyone is in position, Easton Cook for the faceoff. Over to Grayson Blackmore. And St. Louis battles for him all the way. Puck goes out to the neutral zone. Knapsack will pick it up. Skates it up the near side. Sends it in deep. Easton Cook tries to stop him. Jackson McCoy over to Cruz Skulls up the center. Ooh, fans on the shot. Sends another lobber over towards the net there, and it'll go wide. Easton Cook sends it over to the far boards again. Here comes St. Louis. Jackson McCoy keeps it in. No, he doesn't. St. Louis will pick it up in the neutral zone. Cruz Skulls tries to stop him and was unsuccessful. Napsiger deflects the shot over to the back wall. Jackson McCoy sends it up the far side. McCoy sends it over to Napsiger over in the far corner, or near corner rather. He'll stop. Pulls it out in front almost, and he's back for it again. Deflects the shot. Puck goes back behind the Dragons' net. Grayson Blackmore sends it back to the blue line. St. Louis sends one in back to the back wall. And Skulls clears the zone. St. Louis offside. 6:37 remaining in regulation. Dragons up by 3. Which gives us time to talk about Wagenbach Builders, start to finish custom construction company out of Tremont. Well, Pekin Tremont. WagenbachBuilders.com. Courts at center, Viviano and Soviar on the wing. Blevins and Hill on defense. Offside Dragons, 6:28 remaining in regulation. Okay, fifth quarter sports bar and pizzeria located in East Peoria. You can find them at 5qsportsbar.com or stop in at their location across from the Paradise Riverboat Hotel and Casino in East Peoria.
Come on, baby.
Get on there.
All right, from the face-off, St. Louis takes it back to their own net and almost gets a shot off, it looked like, but Sylviar will pick it up. And Dragons can't pick him off. Levens holds it in. Sylviar. Oh, puck goes out to the neutral zone. There we go. Puts. Ooh. Here comes Viviano up the near side. Sends it in deep. Battle with St. Louis and a referee for it, and St. Louis will come back out to the neutral zone. Sylviar slaps it back. And he'll pick him up again. Goes down on his belly. Sends it back to another St. Louis player. And And here comes Grayson Blevins battling for it with two St. Louis players in the neutral zone. Quartz knocks it in. And got a fierce neutral zone battle going on. Here comes Grayson Blevins up the far side. Skates it around. Ooh, gets picked off at the face-off circle. Goes down on his belly on the back wall, and then Quartz holds it in. And St. Louis knocks it out. Duncan Hill will race back for it. Sylviar will race back for it. Up the far side boards. Skulls. Picks it up, skates it over the face-off circle, and ooh, backhands it off the post. Almost had it. Looking for a centering pass, nobody there. St. Louis will come out with it. And Burks keeps it in the zone. Ooh, fans on the pass, and McCoy will strip the puck off the St. Louis player, and they'll send it back in deep, back to the back wall. All right. Burks holds the line, keeps it in the zone, gets it over to Skulls, and he'll send it over to the near corner. Viviano will race back for it. Sends it over the face-off circle. St. Louis comes out with it. And McCoy and Burks back to defend. Dragons and St. Louis battle for it along the near side. Puck squirts out to a St. Louis player in the neutral zone. And McCoy picks it up. Skates it up the near side into the St. Louis zone all the way down to the back wall. Skulls and Mason battling for it on the back wall. Skulls comes out with it, and then so does St. Louis. All the way across the neutral zone. Jackson McCoy races for it. We got an offside here. Late offside call. Mr. Towit's Wrecker Service for all your towing needs in the Peoria area. Contact them at MrTowitsWreckerService.com. And then we have Washington Strength and Conditioning. Find them on Facebook or at washstrengthandconditioning.com. That's a long one. Thank you to Coco, the baking grandma, for all your delicious pies and cookies and helping out with our fundraisers this season. Pekin Jr Dragons really appreciate it. Noah Mason carries it up the far boards. Sends it across the crease. Houston Richardson will chase it down in the near corner. Battles for it with a St. Louis player. And looks like we're going to have a delayed penalty here. Going to be a, I don't know. Another penalty on Richardson. 2:20 remaining in regulation. Dragons will go on the penalty kill. We'll have a face-off in the Dragon zone. And last but not least, Mr. Kurt Nafziger, generous donor, cousin of the Nafziger family, 33's second cousin, coolest cousin ever. And that'll conclude our sponsorships for today's broadcast. From the face-off, court's over to Mason, and Mason scrapes it out of the Dragon zone. Carries it in, and gets picked off there. Nafziger back to try to keep it in, and is unsuccessful. He'll race back for it in the Dragon zone with some speed.
Somebody get it out! Get it out! Get the puck!
Well, Mason scoops it out of the Dragon zone. St. Louis sends it back in offside. 1:48 or 9 remaining in regulation. 58 seconds remaining on Richardson's penalty. Face off in the neutral zone. Courts at center, Scholes on the wing. Courts to Scholes. He'll try to power it into the St. Louis zone, but to no avail, and now we're in. Courts picks it up. Burks races back for it in the Dragon zone, sends it across the neutral zone, and 91, Jacobazzi chases it down on the back wall. Battles for it in the near corner. Scholes goes back to help him. Puck squirts out up the near side. Duncan Hill sends it across the ice. Looking for Sterling Burks, but St. Louis sends it all the way down. Jasper Jacobazzi will almost left the puck behind. Pass it to a St. Louis player. He's out front. Save, Dragons! Moldenauer makes the save. Kicks it wide over to the near corner. And puck clears out over the line across to the neutral zone from the Dragon zone with 41.9 remaining in regulation. Dragons back to full strength, and we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Dragons up by 3. And Easton Cook at center. Over to Blevins. Blevins sends it up the far boards. St. Louis sends it back. And Easton Cook pulls it into the St. Louis zone. Blackmore sends it deep. Blackmore centering pass, looking for Kean Ledbetter in front of the net, and the St. Louis netminder says no. 16.3 seconds remaining in regulation. Cook for the faceoff. Over to McCoy. Oh, here comes St. Louis out front. Got a breakaway. Hey, Dragons! Dragons send the puck all the way down to the St. Louis zone, and that's a game winner, folks. Dragons celebrate. The game 4 victory or Pekin Jr Dragons. I'm not sure if this puts them in 3rd place or not, but we'll take home some medals. Final record in the UHT St. Louis Ice Blast 2024 will be 2-2 for your Pekin Jr Dragons. And we're gonna go back outside where it's really cold and drive home for about 3 hours or so. Take a hot shower, get some rest, and go back to reality tomorrow. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Pekin Jr Dragons Hockey. I am 33's daddy, and we'll catch you next weekend from Johnny's Ice House East against the Chicago Junior Jets on Jets' birthday, January 20th.
And Braxton's the next day.
And Braxton also has a birthday on the 21st. But I was talking about the 20th, Kaylee. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. This is 33's Daddy signing off. Thanks for watching, folks. Let's go, Dragons!